Good morning from my stove of ingredients. I'm getting ready for work, so I'm not going to show myself, but I want to make this dish this morning, and I'm going to pack it in my lunch. This is a Weight Watchers taco casserole. I make this with ground white turkey, extra lean. It calls for 1 pound, but I found this 20-ounce package and grabbed it. It's what they had at the store. The entire 20-ounce package is 8 points. Next, we're going to add some taco seasoning, onion, black bean. We're going to add 1 cup of tomato sauce, and 1/2 cup of salsa. And it doesn't have to be this black bean corn salsa, that's just what I have left in my refrigerator. I want to use up. I'm going to use 1/2 cup of that. I'm going to use a can of corn. I'm going to drain the beans and corn. I'm going to use 1/4 cup of the fat-free yogurt, which it's serving like a sour cream. It's really good in this recipe. And then we're going to use 1 cup of the fat-free cheddar cheese. I'm going to brown up the meat. I'm going to heat up with this meat once it's cooked the beans, the onion, the taco seasoning, the tomato sauce, the salsa, and the corn. And then I'm going to spoon 1/2 of that into my casserole dish. I'm going to top with a little of this yogurt and some cheese. And then I'm going to repeat that mixture again. So let me get this going. Okay, our turkey is ready. I cooked the turkey and the onion together. And then to that, I'm going to go ahead and add my salsa, tomato sauce, 1 tablespoon of the taco seasoning, black beans, rinsed, drained and rinsed, and the corn drained. Let me get this mixed up. Our ingredients have come together really nicely in this pan. I just cooked this all at a medium low heat for a little bit so that the flavors could incorporate. Now I'm going to put 1/2 of the mixture into this 9x13 that I've prepared with Pam. I now have 1/2 of this mixture in, and I put 1/2 of the 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. I dolloped it all around, and then I put in 1/2 of the 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Now I'm going to do another layer. We are ready for the oven. I've been preheating my oven at 350 degrees, and I'm now going to place this in the oven for 15 minutes. It's really all cooked. You just want the sour cream and the cheese to melt and all of these flavors to incorporate. And then I will be back. Let me talk to you a little bit about the point value. This entire casserole dish, this entire 9x13 dish is 13 points. So if I make this into 6 servings, it's just a little over 2 points a servings. Really low point meal. Filling. 8 of those points in this casserole dish come from the turkey. The taco seasoning was 1 point. The salsa was 2 points, and the shredded cheddar cheese is 2 points. But you can adapt your salsa. I think I normally use a salsa that's 0 points. This was just what I had in the fridge. But then again, check your point values all the time. And why did I not divide this up into the portion controlled cups? Because this is such a low point casserole dish, if I eat a little extra or a little less, it's not a huge point. It's not a big point value. So I'll probably divide this up into 6 servings whenever I pack it up. So it's like a 2-point meal. It is finished. It's out of the oven. I'm gonna let it cool here for a little bit on the cooling rack, and then I'm going to put a little bit in a dish like this to take to work with me and have some lunch, and then put the rest in the refrigerator and save it up for a couple more meals or for anyone else in the family. You could serve this over lettuce if you want, or top it with tomatoes and green onions. I usually just kind of eat it like this. Again, it's just a little over 2 points per serving. I only used 1/2 of that onion in here. So it was 1 pound, or a little more in my case, of ground turkey, 1/2 diced white onion, 1 can whole kernel corn, drained, 1 can of black beans, drained and rinsed, a tablespoon of taco seasoning, 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1/2 cup of salsa, 1/4 cup of the fat-free plain Greek yogurt, and 1 cup of the fat-free shredded cheddar cheese, 350 degrees in the oven for 15 minutes. And I'll show you guys my pretty little face in the next video that I do tonight, maybe after work, but I'm not ready yet. So I'm not presentable for the world. Have a good day.